Okay, Raja. So let's start with illustration 12, BRS. So की क्या देखो, on 31st March 2025, bank passbook of Harsh showed a credit balance of rupees 10,000. On comparing the cash book with passbook, the following differences were identified. First point is bank collected a check of 500 on behalf of Harsh but wrongly credited to Harit's account. Think of one thing. We are having a starting balance of passbook credit balance. Tell me, credit balance of passbook is a positive balance or negative? Passbook credit balance. Here we need to write the dates. Tell me, Raja. Positive. Very good. ठीक है. So we will make BRS. ठीक है. You will solve with proper format. BRS is on 31st March 25. Now, starting balance is 10,000. So we'll write balance as per passbook. Yes or no? Balance as per passbook. Now we'll speed up in the question. The balance is 10,000. After that, first point, bank collected a check of rupees 500 on behalf of Harsh but wrongly credited it to Harit's account. ठीक है. बैंक collected a check of 500 on behalf of हर्ष. हर्ष के behalf पे उसने चेक, बैंक ने चेक कलेक्ट किया. मींस कैश बुक विल इंक्रीज और पासबुक. बैंक collected a check but wrongly credited to Harit's account. Means we are हर्ष. वी आर हर्ष. हमारे बिहाफ पे चेक कलेक्ट हुआ बट हमारे अकाउंट में क्रेडिट नहीं किया राजा, किसी और के अकाउंट में कर दिया. मींस वी हैव एंटर्ड द चेक. कैश बुक विल इंक्रीज, पासबुक विल नॉट इंक्रीज. यस और नो? Passbook will not increase. So what will do? Cash book is greater than passbook for the first point with rupees 500. So passbook is smaller, will add. Yes or no? Agree everyone? Agree with the first point? Any doubt in this? First point, important one. Clear? Everyone else clear, Raja? Diksha, Jasmine, Vanshika, Ashan. Jasmine has answered. Others? Vanshika? Okay, Raja. Once again we can discuss. बैंक collected a check of 500 on behalf of हर्ष. हमारे behalf पे collect किया. ठीक है. When a check is collected, we'll add it to the cash book. But they added to someone else account. So means passbook will not increase. So cash book is greater than passbook. Now the second point, bank recorded cash deposit of 2589 as 2598. इथे राजा सब तो पहली चीज देखनी गलत केड़ा और सही केड़ा. Actual cash deposit was this. You recorded it as this. Which this is wrong, this is correct. Now you tell me that you actually recorded lesser or more. Actual cash deposit was 2589 and bank recorded it like 2598. Means bank is greater, passbook is greater by the difference amount. Passbook is greater than cash book and the difference is 9 rupees. Yes or no? Difference is 9 rupees. Next one. विड्रॉल कॉलम ऑफ पासबुक, पासबुक्स विड्रॉल कॉलम मतलब माइनस वाला। पासबुक में राजा माइनस, पासबुक का विड्रॉल कॉलम इज पासबुक में माइनस अंडर कास्टेड, पासबुक में माइनस कम किया, जिदे विच राजा माइनस कट करोगे दैट विल बी, दैट विल बी ग्रेटर, यस और नो। पासबुक विड्रॉल कॉलम इज पासबुक का माइनस अंडर कास्टेड, ठीक है, मीन्स पासबुक इज ग्रेटर देन कैश बुक बाय रुपीज 100। नेक्स्ट फोर्थ पॉइंट राजा, क्रेडिट बैलेंस क्रेडिट बैलेंस ऑफ 1500 as on page 10 of the passbook was recorded on page 11 as a debit balance। पासबुक दा राजा क्रेडिट बैलेंस रिकॉर्ड करता डेबिट बैलेंस इज ऑन द नेक्स्ट पेज, ठीक है। पासबुक्स क्रेडिट इज पॉजिटिव, वी रिकॉर्डेड इट लाइक अ नेगेटिव। Passbooks positive recorded as a negative means passbook went down, yes or no? You were having a profit of 1500. I recorded it like a loss of 1500. Your value came down, yes or no? So who's greater? First of all, cash book is greater than passbook. Agree? Both were 1500 positive, but passbook's 1500 shown as 1500 negative. So who's greater? Cash book. First of all, everyone is clear with this point that cash book is greater than passbook. You need to tell me. This is an important point again. First step is first step is that cash book is greater than passbook. Is it clear? Namaste Raja. Yes, clear. But now think of one important point. Vanshika, we were on 1500 positive. Passbook was also on 1500 positive, but we recorded passbook as 1500 negative. So what will be the difference? Himanshu, please mute Raja. So both were having 1500 positive value and passbook shown negative 1500. What's the difference now? What's the difference between cashbook and passbook, Raja? Is it 1500 or 3000? You have to tell me. Is the difference 1500 or 3000, Raja? Everyone come actively in the chat box, Raja. Quickly. Is the difference now 1500 or 3000? No answer. Quick. Jasmine, Vanshika, Diksha. This is an important error. Vanshika. Okay. All are wrong. Great. सोचो राजा ध्यान से। आई एम सेइंग कैश बुक वॉज हैविंग अ बैलेंस ऑफ 1500, पासबुक वॉज ऑल्सो हैविंग अ बैलेंस ऑफ 1500, but by chance, by mistake, you now showed the passbook balance as minus 1500. What is the gap, Raja? You have done number lines in the lower classes, yes or no? This is 0, this is 1500. When you by mistake shown this like minus 1500, what will be the gap between both? Is the gap 1500 or 3000, Raja? Now tell, what will be the gap? Yes. Am I clear? Yes. Now, is there any doubt in this concept? Okay, great. ठीक है, so read the statement again. Credit balance of 1500 as on page 10 of the passbook was recorded on page 11 like a debit balance. Credit balance was positive, debit balance is negative. 1500 positive was recorded as 1500 negative. So cash book is at 1500 positive and passbook became 1500 negative. Gap is 3000 rupees. And which one is greater? The cash book is greater by rupees 3000. Raja, yes or no? Clear with the point again? Very important point, Raja. ठीक है, next one. Payment by check of 350 was recorded twice in the passbook. Payment by check. I gave you a payment of 350 rupees. Cash book came down by 350. Passbook recorded twice. Passbook came down by 700. Yes or no? But who's greater first of all? Cash book is greater. By how much? Again, think and tell clearly. Cash book came down by 350. Passbook came by 350 and 350 again. Two times. What will be the gap between cash book and passbook now? Tell me, Raja. If you're not having noise in your background, you can switch on your mics to answer. Very good, Jasmine. Very good, hacker. Okay, Manchika, very good. Okay. ठीक है, so 350 is the gap. Passbook is smaller. Sorry. Passbook is smaller, so we need to add. Here also passbook is smaller, we need to add. Okay. We are doing the question as per passbook. ठीक है, Raja? Next one. Sixth point. Passbook showed a credit for a check of rupees 1000 deposited by Kishan, another customer of the bank. Another customer of the bank. Passbook showed a credit for a check 1000 deposited by Kishan, another customer of the bank. किसी और कस्टमर ने बैंक में डिपॉजिट करे 1000 रुपीज एंड पासबुक शोड दैट क्रेडिट इन माय अकाउंट. सो हम तो एंट्री डालेंगे नहीं, राजा. कैश बुक रिमेन सेम. पासबुक इज शोइंग अ क्रेडिट बट द चेक वाज डिपॉजिटेड बाय समवन एल्स. So passbook is greater than cash book and we will reduce it by 1000. Yes or no? The check was not deposited by me. The check was deposited by some other customer of the bank for him. ठीक है, राजा? Then next. Interest collected by bank. Collected is the income. Bank collected interest. Collected is not from me. Collected is on my investments. I have invested somewhere. From there, bank has collected interest on my behalf. Passbook will be greater than cash book by rupees 125. Now all the points are done. Now you can prepare BRS, Raja. Please tell me the total of the bigger side. The balance is 12,616. Everyone, yes or no? Yes. Plus तो start किता, minus ते खत्म किता. Started from the positive, ended at the negative. Sign change, nature same. Nature means If the starting was the positive balance, this is also a positive balance, but this will be as per cash book because that was as per passbook. 12,616. Clear, Raja? Shall we move to the next question? Shall we move to the next question, Raja? Everyone, give a thumbs up. Okay, Raja. So let's do next illustration 13. On 31st March 2025 means again we have to make BRS. But today, important thing is question has given us bank balance also and cash book balance also. We can start with anything from any side, from cash book or passbook. Tell me from where you want to start. It's BRS as on 31st March 2025. Positive items, negative items. So let's discuss. You want to start from which side, Raja? Cash book or passbook or anything? Quick. Okay, two words. CB, cash book. Okay, now we'll start with cash book. All are with cash book. Great. Tell me, your cash book showed a debit balance of 53,000. Is it a positive or a negative? Cash book debit is positive. Bank statement means passbook. Passbook's credit is positive, means both are showing positive balance. So we'll start with cash book. If so, we'll write balance as per cash book. 53,000. ठीक है राजा. Now first point. Checks and drafts sent to the bank is deposited but not collected and credited amounted to 7,900. Checks and draft इसका first point. This point is containing 2 points. So we are saying checks and draft deposited in the bank. We put an entry in the cash book but not collected in the passbook. So cash book is greater than passbook by rupees 7,900 and we are solving the question by cash book. So we'll deduct. While a check of 2,000 was received unpaid. Check of 2,000 was received unpaid. So in this Raja, first one किसी सोचो ध्यान ना. Checks deposited but not collected. So cash book was greater. Second is check of 2,000 was received unpaid. Unpaid मतलब ਅਸੀਂ check issue ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ. It was unpaid. वापस आ गया. वापस आ गया तो check receive हो गया. That was means returned dishonored. ठीक ਹੈ. ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਕੀ ਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਦੱਸੋ. ਅਨਪੇਡ ਤੋਂ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਰਾਜਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਚੈੱਕ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸ਼ੂ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਜਾਂ ਡਿਪੋਜ਼ਿਟ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ. ਇਟ ਵਾਸ ਇਸ਼ੂਡ. ਆਈ ਗੇਵ ਚੈੱਕ ਟੂ ਸਮਵਨ. ਅਸੀਂ ਮਾਈਨਸ ਕਰਤਾ. ਪਾਸਬੁੱਕ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਮਾਈਨਸ ਕਰਤਾ. ਬਟ ਇਟ ਵਾਸ ਰਿਸੀਵਡ ਅਨਪੇਡ. ਵਾਪਸ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਚੈੱਕ ਬਿਨਾ ਪੇਮੈਂਟ ਤੋਂ. ਸੋ ਪਾਸਬੁੱਕ ਅਗੇਨ ਡਿਸhonored ਮੀਨਸ ਪਾਸਬੁੱਕ ਵਿਲ ਰਿਵਰਸ. ਸੋ ਪਾਸਬੁੱਕ ਵਿਲ ਬੀ ਗ੍ਰੇਟਰ. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹਲੇ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ. So what will be the point in this? Passbook will be greater than cash book. For rupees 2,000, cash book is smaller, we will add that. It was received. Actually, they should write here, it was Returned unpaid, कोई नहीं, यू विल अंडरस्टैंड दिस वे ओनली। अनपेड तो पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया राजा, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, थ्री चेक्स ड्रॉन फॉर 3,000, 1,500 एंड 2,000 वर not presented for payment till 30 April. We are doing BRS on 31st March. These checks were not presented for payment. These are drawn checks. Means issue कितने फिलहाल 30 अप्रैल तक पेमेंट नहीं हुई, मीन्स पासबुक इज अगेन ग्रेटर देन cash book. For second point, passbook is greater than cash book and cash book is smaller, so we will add 6,500. Next one, bank has paid a check of 10,000 but it has not been entered in the cash book. Bank has paid a check of 10,000 but it has not been entered in the cash book. A check, second point we'll read later on. Has paid a check of 10,000. Okay. Bank has paid means बैंक ने पैसे माइनस कर दिए. We have not recorded, so cash book is greater. Third point also contains 2 points, so we'll write first point. It was cash book greater than passbook with 10,000, so we'll deduct. And now we'll read second point. A check of 5,000 which was discounted with the bank was dishonored by the drawee on the due date. Check of 5,000 which was discounted with the bank. 5,000 check discounted with the bank. डिस्काउंट करवाते क्या होता, कैश बुक में पैसे ऐड हो गए, पासबुक में पैसे ऐड हो गए. नाउ इट वाज dishonored. Dishonored means passbook will go down. Who's greater now? Cash book. By rupees 5,000. Now the fourth point. Bank has charged 130. At the last, I'll ask you if any doubt is there. Any points, ठीक है? Bank has charged 130 as commission for collecting outstation checks. ठीक है? Bank has charged me. Bank has charged me something means cash book is greater for rupees 130. This also contains 2 points. Bank has credited an interest. Credited means passbook is increased, cash book is not and has not increased. So passbook is greater than cash book. So here 100 will be added. Now the fifth point, last point, a wrong debit of 5,000. A wrong debit of 5,000. Outstation checks like you are in Hoshiarpur and the check is received from Jalandhar. Check has to be collected from Jalandhar, so bank charge some extra commission for that. Okay, Raja. So a wrong debit of 5,000 was made by the bank. A wrong debit by the bank. Bank the debit. Positive, negative. Bank ka debit. Negative. Bank has charged. Means gone. Which is greater? Per cash book. Bank reversed that, but on which date? 4th April. Which is after 31st March. Means late हुआ. Means नहीं हुआ. And for this topic, we'll always consider it, if the transaction is done later than the BRS date, means we'll not consider that. It has not happened for us up till 31st March. So who was greater? Cash book. By rupees 5,000. Now the bigger side total will be, let's check, 53, 55, 61, 61, 600. Yes or no? Yes or no? So it's 33,570. We started with the positive side, ended on the negative side, sign change, nature same. balance as per cash passbook. We started with cash book, so this will be as per passbook. Now we can also check from the answer, but we are also given the other balance on the starting of the question. Yes or no? Any doubt? Now you can ask any point if there was a doubt in this question. Any main point, any sub point, you can ask. Tell me. We'll discuss this question in short, Raja. Illustration 14. The full thing you can solve. Okay? First point is the bank balance as per passbook means balance as per passbook. So it is 25,000. Yes or no? Next is first point. Check deposited into bank but entry was not passed in the cash book. Check deposited in the bank. So passbook got increased but no entry is made in the cash book. So which is greater? Passbook is greater than cash book. And so we'll deduct it. Second point. Check received which although entered in the bank column of cash book but not deposited in the bank. Now we have entered in the cash book but not deposited in the bank. So which is greater? Now the cash book is greater than passbook. So we'll add in the 3000. Credit side of the bank column cast short. Credit side of the bank column cast short. Bank column's credit side. Bank column is always referred for the cash book. Cash book credit side is negative. Cash book credit side is negative. Means cash book में माइनस कम किया. जिसमें माइनस कम करोगे that person will be greater by rupees 500. Next one. Insurance premium paid directly by the bank under the standing advice. Insurance premium paid directly by the bank under standing advice means passbook has paid something, cash book doesn't know. So cash book is again greater than passbook by rupees 1500. Next point. Bank charges entered twice in the cash book. Bank charges, bank will decrease. Cash book decreased twice. So which one will be greater? Passbook by rupees 50. बिकॉज उसने 50 माइनस किया, हमने 100 माइनस कर दिया, सो गैप विल बी 50 रुपीज. यस और नो? चेक इशूड बट नॉट प्रेजेंटेड फॉर पेमेंट. इशूड बट नॉट प्रेजेंटेड फॉर पेमेंट. पासबुक इज ग्रेटर देन कैश बुक. 1250. नेक्स्ट वन. चेक रिसीव्ड एंटर्ड ट्वाइस इन द कैश बुक. चेक रिसीव्ड मींस चेक इज डिपॉजिटेड है ना. पासबुक में वन टाइम ऐड हुआ, कैश बुक वी एंटर ट्वाइस, सो कैश बुक इज ग्रेटर. कैश बुक इज ग्रेटर देन पासबुक by rupees 2500. We are doing as per passbook. Okay, so we'll add last one. Check discounted, dishonored, not recorded in the cash book. होता क्या डिस्काउंटिंग में? पहले कैश बुक में भी पैसे आ गए, पासबुक में भी आ गए, ठीक है. Then it got dishonored, passbook will reverse, cash book doesn't know. So cash book is greater than passbook by rupees 12,500. Okay, Raja. Now you can check the totals. Total of the bigger side will be quickly 25, 37. It's 45,000. Same total. We'll deduct. So it is 42450. Again, started with a positive, ended at negative. Sign change, nature same. This will be balanced as per cash book. Yes or no? It is 42450. Am I clear, Raja? Yes or no? Clear everyone? Clear everyone? Clear everyone? So this is the speed. If you get get to understand the topics. This is the speed that you can solve the questions. ठीक है, in exam just your additional time will be for writing these statements in front of all this. समझ रहे हैं राजा? Otherwise the question to be solved is quite easy, quite easy. Just you need to write the statements also. That will be left. That will take an extra time. Otherwise the question will be very easy for this chapter. ठीक है? So, okay.